What's up, Atox? Mike's working, right? Okay, sweet. Sweet. Alright. The frick? I should have known. That just a ballistics tracker was gonna absolutely frick me in the back. I'm doing alright. Just been a bit tired today. Other than that, can't complain. Why was that guy there? Man, I just don't know if I frick with this gun. I mean, if I hit headshots, that's, you know, it's freaking amazing, but I'm just not a headshot guy. Sometimes in this game, freaking 80 ping just does not, it just does not feel good. I don't get it. I don't get why the latency on Roblox is just so weird. Like, there's sometimes I could be in like 200 ping lobbies and I can hit every shot with no hit reg issues due to ping. But this is like freaking stupid. Late. No one's ever late. Oh, frick. Ah, the guy was 2 health? You're kidding. What's up, Mars? How you been? That's good. Must have hit 3 people over there. I don't know about this gun, man. Oh. Of course, there's someone behind me. L. Ah. It is and it isn't. What's that fire rate, man? At 540, I'm just not used to freaking slow gun. I wonder if I put muzzle booster, how much that'll give me. Gotta give me like what? Maybe close to 600? Could work. Yo, what's up, David? No, I haven't played that game. I'm guessing that's based off the other game, 7 Days to Die. I don't know if I'd like it because I'm not really a horror games type of person. Crap just freaking stresses me out the whole time. I've been alright. Everything went decently at the freaking trading event. It's freaking a lot of hours work, but it was fun. I am glad to just sit down and just play some freaking video games though. How you been, David? I didn't even realize that guy was there until literally a point of a second, bro. Nice here. I appreciate that, David. You been doing good? That's amazing. Seems like there's 18 people wherever I push. Which can be a good thing, but not if I die. What the frick? I didn't even hear that guy. Yeah, I want to try something. Ooh, 666. Oh my god. Very ow. Very loud. I don't like that. $7 trillion kill game incoming. Yeah, let me just turn on my scripts and get on that. And if I could hit headshots. If I could hit headshots, I'd probably have a 100 kill game with this gun. But I am the body bandit, so the body chop bandit. Seems legit. This game does have a special type of way of kicking down your mentality. Oh, I don't mind freaking in the dumps when I usually play this game. Nice. Yeah, I'm using AP. I'm using a setup that Dragon told me to use because he was like, "Oh, you should use it," and I was like, "All right, lit." I feel like you usually got to listen to people when I consider them better. I usually tend to listen to them more because they just usually know what the right setups are for certain guns that they like. I feel like the extra 40 rate of fire was worth. The perfect setup for the X95R is not to use it. Yeah. Word. Yeah, I never liked that gun anyways. Because it's not great. Not great feeling, and it's one of those mid guns. 30 headshots. That'll take 30 hours. Ooh. C7A1 at level rank 48. That sounds like a pre-buy. I don't remember what rank C7 like that. I don't know. Sometimes the Scar PW feels good. Sometimes. On like the very rare occasion. I remember this one guy freaking was like rank 300 who was just destroying the entire lobby about like 2 months ago, I think, with the freaking PW. I was like, what the frick? Like, I've never seen anybody do this in my life. How the frick? How the frick is he doing it? What wizardry is he using? Oh, he's over there. Ooh! What the frick? I know it got changed. Holy frick, there's like 18 people there. I just shoot and pray. Why they gotta be there? Dude, another guy you buying the fix? What a weirdo. I feel like pre-buying a sniper is always the stupidest thing. I know they were gonna change, like, hammer 9mm. It was like something not... No, wait, the hammer doesn't get 9mm. But they were gonna change something with the hammer, and they decided not to. I changed sights. Not really feeling Delta. Like, I just need a little bit more zoom in. I liked the hammer when it was freaking in its prime. I wouldn't be I would not care if it freaking came back. I'd be like, decent. Just another gun that's usable and that's fun. I will take it. I thought it was really fun. I wish I would have used it more. Yeah, I can do that for you, bro. Oh wait, it's not in PWs, right? Always where you go to. "2017 Highway Lot OG spawns? Bruh. All I did back in 2017 on Highway Lot was go straight to the frickin' power lines and just snipe with the frickin' Remington. Me and a buddy of mine, we used to always do that. All we freaking did. And it was freaking fun. Reloading in plain sight? Couldn't be me. Me. No. I got the freaking plaid. Let's go. Yeah, that feels way better. Suited for my freaking unk eyes. Probably. I'm probably the only person who really uses it on anything other than a sniper. What the? That guy was over there. That guy's using angle on the SPK? What a weirdo. That guy would get in way more kills if he's using folding. Used to use it on the Colt 20 with TAC for a month. Seems legit. I'm definitely there with the Delta. It's just been, I've used it, gosh, probably for 80 to 90% of all my kills. And just, I don't know. At this point in the game, it's just like, it's time to just start experimenting with freaking other sites and just using different crap. That one's pretty good too. I just wish it was a little bit more zoomed in. I wish the sight mag was just like 1.5 on it. And if I didn't die 25 times, this could have been a game. Ooh, no way you don't die. Man, if we didn't have Legion, I would never use OLED, bro. OLED's just so... Its base form is so painfully mid. But man, you give me the freaking cutoff, it looks so much better. No, I'm just saying, just what I would if I just would have been just a little better. I ain't stressing about it. A good game's a good game, in my opinion. Of course that guy's got to turn around. Like 80, I'm fine with 80. 80's still reasonable. Yep, they pretty much did. And too bad Apex Legend is freaking mid. I was really hoping that game would actually be somewhat decent. And it kind of was when like it first came out in 2019, 2020, whenever it came out. But now it's just so mid. That's kind of most BRs right now though. Most BRs is just, it's all mid. It's definitely not worth going back to. Hitting all the shots. Well, if that wasn't the laggiest skill ever. Yeah, we're kind of in a dog water state for FPS gaming. Maybe Battlefield 6 will turn it around. I'm not freaking holding my breath on it. I want it to be good, but it's after 2042. I don't know. Let's just quit him right now. And chill stuff like zombie shit. Good shooters consistently just cause frustration if you play them enough and up to a standard performance. Yeah. That's kind of the issue is once you've like hit a certain point in any game really. Any game that has a competitive system or a rank system or any of that crap, the standard's always going to be moved forward. The goalposts will always be moved further and further back. That's kind of how it goes. I mean, I feel like you should play whatever you like. It doesn't matter if it's Plants vs Zombies or any game, man. Any game that you can find comfort in, you need that. It's like, playing only games that frustrate you just ain't the wave. This game is frustrating, but it's not as frustrating as it once was. Need the version 1. Wild. Interesting, that guy just sniped both of us like that. That's interesting. God, I can't believe freaking Plants vs Zombies is that freaking old. I always forget. That was more of like a 20... I always think of Plants vs Zombies like 2013 for some reason. I don't know why. $2009, man. That's freaking nuts. And that when like around Angry Birds came out, and then I think, and then like Temple Run was around that time too. Freaking insanity. They are. And they might do one on PC. We have a lot of crap on PC, so I'm sure they probably do it. Where's he? Dude, can I just not get collatted? Holy frick. Okay. So am I just getting stream sniped? Like, what the frick? Having two people with the scout just freaking sniping me from 8,000 walls away, man. That's what kind of sucks about older games, is that like they don't look that great on modern hardware. Just aspect ratio, the quality. There's so much crap that you gotta freaking just worry about. Sometimes it's just as simple as getting that crap just freaking running. Seems legit. I remember freaking playing the PS2 and I was like, holy crap, this is the pinnacle of gaming. And then I remember playing it like recently and I'm like, bruh, are the graphics really this bad? I just don't remember. I don't remember them looking this way. Heck, I mean, even playing handheld games like Mario Kart DS and freaking like all the older Pokemon games, man, I like on the GBA, I thought all of those looked way better than they do now. Man, I remember freaking playing Mario Kart DS, bro. We literally everybody on the freaking bus would be playing it. Dude, we'd have freaking full lobbies going just for the whole bus ride there. Man, that crap was so much fun. It's weird to go back and see how it actually looked. Yeah. We are blessed with the visuals that we have today. Heck, I remember even playing games on the freaking PS1 and thought those are freaking amazing. Like, especially a lot of the old racing games, and sports games on freaking PS1 just look so vastly different to what they look today. It is insanity. Dude, freaking that as well, man. Dude, I remember freaking if you wanted to do any multiplayer stuff with the freaking GBA, you had to have the freaking cable to link both freaking GBAs up. Oh my god. That was just so freaking ridiculous. The things you had to do for multiplayer back then. I do miss it. Yes, dude. You disconnect. Dude, so most of the time the apps, the freaking Minecraft would crash. Man, I remember... Dude, I remember freaking playing the way you had to, like, play on freaking multiplayer servers. And just, dude, that was just so freaking insane back in the day. Of how you had to play... You had to, like... I can't remember how you had to do it, but it was like such a convoluted way of having to like connect to a freaking Minecraft server. I remember me and a old friend, we literally just used to sit there for hours and just play only Hunger Games. It's another thing I miss that I wish was still popular. Yeah, that's right. I remember it was, I think, 108 diamonds were possible to be in a world back then. And you would just see the freaking void. You would just reach a point where it's like, oh, that's the end of the world. And you'd miss out on like so many freaking things. Because like it only have like 10 chucks or something like that, and you have to get lucky. Oh, bro, and how you had to do the freaking nether back in the day? with the freaking generator. I think it was like another generator or something like that, and you'd get like a chunk. You'd get like 4 chunks of the nether. Yeah, the nether reactor, that's it. That crap was so silly. Man, I kind of do miss Skype. It was kind of sad when they discontinued it. I was you know, just a lot of memories on Skype. Seems legit. I mean, it was cool. It was just kind of silly that you had to do it. I wish they still had it, so you could experience it. I'm sure there's mods you can do and crap. You know, the light version was actually not that bad. It had quite a bit of stuff you could do. I think a friend of mine had it still, but on like one of his older iPhones. You have at least 3 iPads with 2 of them not working. F. You have like a lot of random devices in your room. You don't even know. Your brother found an iPhone 7 not long ago. Seemed legit. No clue where it was from, but it doesn't work. There's signs of corrosion. I didn't even know that was possible, that an iPhone could corrode. I guess like the battery inside of it. Makes sense. Can't even see that guy. Oh, water damage. I see. iPhone 7s weren't waterproof? Huh. Seems legit. Barely? Eh. Okay, this lobby just is AIDS. Typical AIDS frickin' silliness. Nope, let's switch it up. Let's play on elevation so I can have 2 seconds of fun. You remember now. You were at a sleepover and your friends threw you into the pool, but your phone was still in your pocket. F. That's unfortunate. There's an iPod Classic and an iPhone that you lost that day? Your friends got you a red iPhone XR to say sorry? Well, that's good. At least you didn't have to pay it out of your own pocket. I love when people throw impact grenades, which is very sad. I don't get why they do it. I will always say this. I wish impact grenades were gone. Such a stupid way of dying. Whoever invented impact grenades, you know, I think they should have not done it. That guy could really see me there? Mid. And it feels like ever since that first game, it feels like everybody's just like 15 steps ahead of me. Holy frick. Like, where the frick did that guy come from? That guy wasn't there. Well, at least it was a funny memory, though. You had a good story out of it. Where'd that guy go? There he is. How did that guy not at least get hit by 2 of those? I don't get that. Am I lagging? Like, what the frick? It's okay. Surprisingly good is not what I'd say for it. But, I didn't really vibe with it too much. I don't know, none of like the IARs I vibe with that much. Other than, well, the AR, I kind of had like a couple of like fun little experiences with it. Holy frick. You can with the BR. I feel like I've overstayed my welcome on this gun. I know they changed the 9mm for the Scar Age, but I don't think they changed... Did they change it? I think they only changed... If they did change it, it was just recoil. Man, like no fun maps. None of these maps invoke fun. Okay. I remember using 9mm on the Scar H, and I was like, this has got to be the most boring gun in this game right now. Or was it Scar L? I can't remember. It was one of these scars that freaking was just mid as frick. Hey, what's even like a good setup for this gun, bro? Which 7.62 do they change for the H? Because I wouldn't know a darn thing about what they changed for this one. I don't know, Scar L, not. I remember that being pretty boring to use though. I don't know what to use on it either. Seems legit. God, it's just that initial recoil where it just bounces. Skeleton grip. Could always use that. Might be the only freaking thing. Oi. AP doesn't need to be there. And I could always take a look at the freaking loadout sheet. Let's see. Maybe it'll save us. I don't care, malware bites. The goofy I was just gonna in the BR. Yeah, there it is. Brake comp. T-brake slash ARS. Inbreak is the best. AP and then folding. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, we'll give it a try. I'm not gonna trust all of them, but I mean, I feel like it's always a good place to start. I just wish that initial bump wasn't so bad. Like, I just feel like I'm flying to, like, the freaking ceiling. Some of those guns haven't been freaking fun. That's just how long it's been. Those guns have been fun to use. I know. That assist ranked me up. Mid. At least I'm ranked 251, I guess. Yeah, I hate that they just, you know, they said they nerfed it, but they again, did not. Dude, this guy is lagging. Holy frick, is it either me or this game? My goodness, bro. Holy frickin' Macintosh on a Friday afternoon, bro. Why does 100 ping feel like 5 million? I've had better frickin' latency on a frickin'... I don't know. I don't say it got mid. It got freaking... I don't say it got freaking nerfed, but that's just me. It wasn't as big as it needed to be. I mean, even without the bars barrel, frickin'... I'd say the AK-103 and 105 are still really good. I honestly like them better. than the freaking 10, the Bars Barrel. Because Bars Barrel is just, I don't know. I mean, if that's nerfed, then... Ugh. And I don't know what nerfed is. Welcome back, dude. I don't know. If I'm back then, I mean, if we're, yeah, from 6 years ago, I mean, shouldn't things feel freaking different? But they nerfed it. A94 has always felt weird, in my opinion. I think there's only one game that ever got the freaking A94 right. And that was freaking Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 freaking A94. That felt good. I wish I could go back in time and use that thing again. Fun. I don't know. AK still feels incredibly annoying when a freaking hiring person still uses it. And this gun feels incredibly mid. Pretty much. I could have sworn I tried something with 9mm. It was the PDW with 9mm. It was BW and Mac 10. That's what it was. Okay. I mean, most of those games are still only alive because of community servers. And gosh, I mean, what? Didn't Black Ops 2 come out 20... Wasn't that 2012? Was it older than that? It was one of those years. It was one of those early 2010s. I'm pretty sure it was not. It was definitely not 2000s, because I'm pretty sure 2009 was when one of the Modern Warfare games came out. I think it was Modern Warfare 1 or 2. I'm doing pretty good, Ian. How you been, bro? Not wait for a grip revamp. That's gonna happen. It's a question of when. Lead a dark. Let's start vid work on them instead of a new gun that nobody used. That seems good. Not good. Well, that's unfortunate. Also, how did your trip go? I don't think I've seen you since your trip to Philly with like your family. I think you were seeing family over there. Tired, headache, and fever. Last night, got back, slept iffy. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hope your headache and fever goes away. I hope you get some sleep, bro. I don't want to be playing this game. This is probably gonna make your headache worse. It was nice. Zero drawback with the pack? Okay. I'll put it on next death. It feels like I just shoot and nothing happens, man. Frick. Oh, this gun. Was the weather? Was it hot or? Oh, we have... Texas has really bad humidity. Like, man, there are times where it can be like 90 and it can feel like over 100 degrees. It's absolutely just bonkers. I hate it. I hate the humidity. Now, weather can be fun. It just depends what you're doing. I love colder weather. Like, man, once it hits winter, oh, I'm fully locked in. Where'd that guy go? It's definitely when you get more towards the coast, any of the coasts, it's always gonna be more humid there. More moisture in the air. You know, I ate a lot of cheesesteaks. That would probably be my only reason ever to go to Philly. Would be for their cheesesteak. To get an Philly cheesesteak. Because I love cheesesteaks, bro. I could freaking I can tear into a freaking cheesesteak. I can tear into one freaking right now. I go to Charlie's cheesesteak. That one's only if they weren't in only Dallas. That would freaking be £1 billion. I mean, I'm sure they're probably not as good as when you have them like a bunch, but I mean, I can a lot of food I can freaking put back, you know, and just freaking like Philly cheesesteak. I could just throw it, just be done. Feel good for the rest of the day. Frick yeah, bro. Exactly what I'd freaking do. That's what I always got at when me and a bunch of my IRL friends would go to Dallas. I'd always get freaking a Philly cheesesteak from Charlie's. Why are they hitting that guy? They're hitting me like freaking crazy. I'd say so. There's a lot of freaking like you gotta, there's a lot of those if you know type places where they are literally like in the freaking most random spots, and oh my gosh, so good. Like there's a local place that's like not too far from where I live, and they're called like cow burners. Bro, their brisket, oh my gosh, so good. Thing called a walking taco, where they put like a bag of Fritos with a freaking just a bunch of freaking brisket, cheese, chives, pinto beans. Like, oh my god, just thinking about it right now freaking makes me want to go over there. If only they weren't closed because it's freaking 9 o'clock. Dude, and there's a barbecue place that I had yesterday called Solman's. Oh my god. Literally to die for. I would die for Solman's. Their fully loaded baked potato, which they call a double barrel. Oh my god. That is like the only double barrel I want to be freaking stuffed with. Trinity, always see people go into some Trinity big bag restaurants. That guy looks freaking succulent. Seems legit. Bro's busting while talking about food and playing PF. Food just, yeah, just speaks differently to me. Finding good food, it just hits all the right notes. It's just, there's just not too many things better than a good freaking meal. Bro, it is. Man, if I could have it all the time without any drawbacks, I would. I freaking would. It really can. Like, man, there's some times where a good meal can literally taste like winning. Man, it just feels, oh, it just feels the soul. I mean, it's man, it's just one of the best things. And honestly, it can really be any meal, any place can always hit. It doesn't have to matter how expensive or cheap. If it's a good meal, I will eat it. Like, man, about 5 years ago when Taco Bell still had their beefy Frito burrito for like $1, and they don't have it anymore because they're stupid. But oh my god, I could eat like freaking 5 of those because they just were so freaking good. I wish freaking companies did more with Fritos. They're just missing out. I wish Taco Bell was cheaper. I wish they'd go back on their prices and just make it cheaper. There's just no reason their crap should be costing as much as it does. Yeah, I have. I watched it with an IRL friend. I thought it was alright. There's some things I thought was cringe about it. I'd say like the front, like the first like half of the movie was kind of mid, but like towards the end, nah, it was good. It saved itself towards the end. Like the last half was really good. I was kind of surprised. I thought it was just gonna be like incredibly mid, but it wasn't. I will say the ending part definitely made me feel that way. I was like, dang, okay. Yeah, you just gotta practice it. I used to be really into freaking choir when I was younger. I mean, hey, you probably should if you like. If you like to sing, I'd say do it. Because they're not gonna judge you for how you sing. They're just happy to have another person along for the freaking ride. And you have a good choir teacher, and they can help you out, help you reach your full potential and crap. Because, I mean, everyone can sing if they just, you know, if you just know how to do it the right way. How to use your vocal cords in the way that can help you not freaking, like, stress them out. That was always my biggest issue. I'd put too much stress on my vocal cords. He's also a piano teacher. He already did his piano class. Give him full marks. Making your impression. I'm sure he'd probably love to have you then. If you already taken his piano class, I'm sure he'd probably be like, oh yeah, frick yeah, dude. I freaking joined, bro. I feel like if you always have an interest in something, you should always just try it. Always just try and see if you like it, and if you don't, oh well. Yeah, it's always, you always find new stuff that can always grow your interest in something, or make you realize that, hey, it wasn't for me. Really, position changing. He's doing altar right now. Make it out of an effort. Reach right now. I think you could do it. Has a good outlook. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of with everything in life. You just gotta try new things. Put yourself out there. And who knows, you may find, like, your freaking new passion. For me, I think they said I was a baritone, I think. Is either that or it was like the other one that's like a low singer. But then I could also reach up to tenor if I wanted to. Is honestly by coincidence because they just kind of forced you to play piano. But honestly, piano is pretty fun to play. I wish I could play the piano. Yeah, pretty much. I could always, I don't know. I've always kind of always been singing. Always liked to sing along to the radio and stuff when I was a kid. And then took it more seriously once I got to middle school and a little bit high school. Then about, say about around 10th or 11th grade. I feel like, kinda I didn't do it anymore. I feel that. It's hard to keep that. I remember learning in like music appreciation class. Back in the day to like keep people's voices, like singers' voices higher as like in guys. They'd before they hit puberty, they'd you know, a bit of the good old snip down there. Which, you know, they don't do that anymore for a good freaking reason. This is like, bruh, is it really worth? Well, that wasn't freaking, although it was. I think that was David. It just, there's another moron around him. I don't know. This gun just feels incredibly mid. Unless you're hitting freaking headshots. It just feels like I'm just dying. Dying, and doing nothing else with freaking my time. Hey, you know what? I'll use a bit of the IA2. Oh, I didn't set up the 5.56, did I? I know I did. Yes, it's still red dot with the tiny dot. That's your setup. Do it as an early age. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of with anything. If you start something soon, if you start something earlier, it usually helps you in the long run as you get older. That's why a lot of these sport athletes are the way they are, because they started at a very young age and then played, you know, they played it freaking, you know, professionally from this age. So, you know, like for football, you go from like pee-wee to middle school to high school to college, and every single thing helps you get a little bit better and realize, hey, you know, maybe, hey, I'm really freaking good at this, or B, not so much. Like getting back into this game, frickin', I'm already in my 20s. It was kind of over. Like I have like a limit that I could reach, but for me to like get really good, it's harder because reaction times aren't as fast, frickin', and it just don't have as much time to really learn and get better. I mean, even those guys they could be even better if they just trained harder. Like, there's people that didn't put any effort into anything and they made it all the way to the NFL and they would have been freaking Hall of Famers. They just would have put a little bit of effort into just being better. Like I remember Kobe Bryant talking about Shaq, where Shaq really didn't put that much effort into playing basketball because it just came so easily to him. But if he would have put more effort, bro would have been even better than he was, and he was pretty freaking good. It's always a fine balance of talent slash effort that you're gonna put into anything. And I'm telling you right now, if you have an interest, just put as much effort as you can into it, and you know it will blossom if you just freaking just keep working at it. I really wish there's certain interests that I wish I would have freaking done that with. Or maybe kept up with certain interests that I had that I just didn't think I had the time for. That guy's still in the corner? He is. Oh, well, he's not anymore. He had that Mamba mentality. Yes, very positive vibes. I remember this one guy that I met yesterday. His name was Manny, and he was an older guy, and he said that you just have to believe. You have to believe in yourself so much that people think you're crazy, that you just believe in yourself that much. You know, you can just believe that you know you're gonna do it in anything. And that crap I've always struggled with. I've always struggled with believing in myself that I can do it. It's just a hard thing to have. And if you can just believe in yourself, I wish that came easy to me. There's certain things that have come easy to me in my life, and I wish that was one of them. Yeah, Shaq, he was just the GOAT. He was the GOAT. Kobe Bryant was the GOAT. Man, I don't know if I like this freaking SMG. I mean, well, it's definitely not the right map for it, but who needs the right map for anything? I can make this work. What's up, Eric? There's one gun. I can't remember what freaking gun I was gonna use. It was one of I think it was one of the freaking... No, was it the MCX? And then... It was like one of the foul guns. Alright. You have a good time doing that, brother. Maybe I just... Gotta change my play style. Need to play more reserved. Instead of just pushing in like a silly guy. Okay. Thank you. Also have a time with this great, good, okay, mediocre game. I will. You keep it running in the background. Nice. I appreciate that. But you two, you have fun. You have fun with whatever you're gonna do, brother. I hope you do feel better, because I know being tired, having a headache, and fever is some of the worst freaking times you can have. Oh, what the frick? That grenade was perfect. Yeah, 2 kill streak, like, that's like a world record, you know. I can do that. I believe. Okay. Okay. Hands, you gotta believe with me. Come on now. What is this? I'm not vibing with it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm probably just using it the wrong way. There we go. 2 kill streak achieved. W aim. Ooh. I think I was at 4. Thing at levels no one's ever seen before. Heck yeah. I'm gonna be the next big guy. That guy pushed? What? Impossible. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not using the right stuff on it. That could also be the case. But then again, there's not, like, that many freaking things for this freaking thing. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. That felt freaking amazing. And these walls, these concrete walls do not save you. And they are freaking thinner than paper. think I see the issue. The 40 Smith & Wesson may have been hindering my performance. Now we got that out of the way. The game's over, but you know, maybe I can just like spin around and get all the kills. Let me at him. Oh, frick. Okay, don't let me at him. Hey, you're it's conversion. Well, that was an experience. Not a bad one. Just kind of mid. I wonder if long barrel would be any use to me. Who knows? Let's give it the good old try. Definitely not on second storm though. Conversion good, close range conversion bad everywhere else. Is how I felt like that went. We dang it. Poopy Gamer 23. What a name. Ah. Oh. Oh. I don't think I did. No. I don't think I did, brother. I knew there was a gun I was forgetting tonight. I was like, there's gotta be something I'm forgetting. I think if you liked the fallow, which the LMG feels okay. Huh. Die, die, die! You're like one, just trip over a rock. I think the, there are not really too many other ones from the Foul family that I really vibed with. But maybe Foul Shorty. Oh wait, I did kind of like the Foul Shorty. I just haven't tried it with HP, which I'm sure will be fantastic. Ooh. I'd probably go with that. I'd go with that and then include the shorty. I kind of like the pear shorty. Wait, the spear? Spear didn't come out this update. Didn't that come out like 2 updates ago? Pretty sure Spear came out with the IAR guns, I think. I can't remember. Maybe it did come out this update. What the? After this round, we'll freaking use the freaking bow. The shorty with HP. How did that guy not die? I mean, you see how many people are using the new guns. No one's using the Ichka. No one's using Ichka. No one's really using any of the IAs. No one's using any of the freaking Belgian guns they added this update. No one's using anything. They're just using all the same silliness they already have. I mean, I didn't even see people using it on an update day. Like, when the Belgian update dropped, I didn't see... I saw, like, a handful of people using it. I'm like, really? Like, it's new guns. What are we doing? Like, we're not even using any of the new guns? Like... I guess people just don't give a frick anymore. Which, I mean, makes sense. Like, I didn't really give a frick before they were added. I was like, eh. And like, I don't know. I'd rather have the game be better balanced than adding more guns into the mix. And we're adding so freaking many, too. Like, I want them to add... I don't want them to add a freaking gun every update. I just want them to just freaking change crap. Give me more... Give me, like, different bullcrap. Give me, like, more gun changes that we already have. More balance changes. I mean, I already know we're getting new guns in the next update, because they're changing... They're freaking changing the HK 416, and they're gonna make it 2 different guns now. And then... I've seen some other freaking guns get announced. I mean, you're eventually gonna get a Ruger, which would be interesting. I know we were supposed to get a machine pistol, the Mac 10, which was going to be called like the Mac 11. There's like a couple other things that I remember they were going to add, but I can't remember what they were called. Yeah, I kind of like, you know, SMG update, looking back on it, was not that bad. I liked how they used to just change. Like, they used to just freaking go around and just change, like, a bunch of guns. It wasn't just, like, 3, and then they oh, we changed the recoil. Yeah, cool. Whoa. Like, man, I'm still waiting for MK11 to get nerfed. I'm waiting for the SKS shotgun to get nerfed. There's a lot of things I'd like to see change. Just make me, just to make those guns feel different, man. It's not different anymore. And I mean, they kind of did that with the freaking UMP and Mac 10, but like, they were, I thought they were fine and they didn't need to be changed, but it is what it is. It kind of is, but not. It was in like labs. They had it in weapon labs, like last month, but I don't think it's still in there anymore. I think they just wanted to. They may have gone back on making it, but it was definitely very basic in labs. 1 week left till school starts. L plus ratio. Interesting. There's somebody over there. Bush? Nope. No push. It's just ain't it for me. This gun feels like how I feel like about the Type 20. I feel like I do nothing with it, and then I look up and I'm like, oh, at least I have some kills. I have some amount of kills. Yeah, I like long barrel, but I don't know. I think that level 96 guy's on an alt. You just ain't playing like a level 96. Okay, I think I'm done with this gun. I'm losing interest. quickly. Okay, I'll test it in a bit. When I'll be alright. Be right back. I need some more water. All right, I'm back. Can you play PF until you become manic? Like you don't even react to dying to dumb stuff with anger anymore? Just noises the standard person wouldn't comprehend at all. There's a possibility. I've had that happen about 15 billion times before. Nah, it's probably not gonna be that night that I freaking lose it. I'm too much in a good mood to let this game get me down. And why is the game lagging so hard tonight? I will say that this game just feels pretty laggy today. I don't get it. I don't get that. I got like 50, 60 ping, bro. Probably just Roblox, me and Roblox. That guy's not dead. There we go. Oh, frig. I pushed too early. That's a 73 to the head. Ain't no way. I didn't even look at the damage numbers. Now, if only this had 30 freaking ammo. 30 rounds. That would be very epic. Burp. I do kind of miss when Hollow Point gave you more range. Those days were kind of fun. Oh, brother, where? Brother, where? Brother, there. Huh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bam, bam, bam. Gaming. 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 No gaming. No games. No nothing. I shouldn't have pushed. I shouldn't have pushed. L, 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 L gamer. Ow. A headshot? Nope. Interesting. I got the K-barrel. Look. Carbon. Wonder if that'll get me up to 80 headshot. Because 73 just isn't enough. Why does a level 16 know how to super jump? Bruh. $87. If that was one shot, that would be freaking hilarious. But alas, it is not. I hit him in the limb. Unfortunate. Where do you think you're going? Oh. Oh, another guy that's level 14 that knows. These guys all have to be on ults. There's just no way. No level 14 knows how to super jump. Level 35 with balls tracker on the BFG. Not bad. Why does everybody pre-buy snipers, man? What is going on? What is going on? Oh no. Okay. that felt like a weird death. Ah, we got stuck on the door. Okay. Not bad. I got pushed from two different freaking sides. L, L, L. Lame. Bruh, I just can't do enough. Just die, come on. Come on, you know you just want to die? Okay. Cool, I'm glad that guy found his angle. Okay, alright, okay. I feel like I'm just getting hit by 15 people at cop. Oh, it's over. Oh. That seems legit. Nah, this feels pretty good. It just feels the same. Like, it feels good, but at the same time, it just doesn't for some reason. It's not hitting the itch. It's not like scratching the itch in my brain. It's like, ah, yes, this is amazing. I don't know why. It's like, it does damage. But it does, like, it's like boring damage, though. It's not fun damage. Like how that guy was jiggle peeking with a freaking spaz. The people who play this game are interesting. Wasn't that quad 25s? Maybe it was just rounded up 25s. Roblox. Roblox. And basically everybody on the enemy team's left. I would leave if I were them too. Basically means any chance of this being a good game? Meh. Probably down the toilet, but that's okay. May not be a good game kills-wise, but maybe it can be a good KD game. Who knows? That was a freaking bundle charge. Where did that grenade go? There it is. How? I only hit him 40. Mid. Mid. Ooh. Get back here. Are they gonna break out of their spawn? Probably. Or maybe they won't. Gaming. What in the grenade? Well, that ended freaking quickly. Didn't know my team was freaking draining. That one guy was like on freaking close to 120 place, maybe. Actually, more like close to 150. It's 70 with 6. Yeah. Yep, so if he keeps up 10 for, that's 130. That hit me? Alright. You say so. Lit. At least someone's using a freaking new gun. Oh. come on. I feel like I hit more shots than that. BFG 230? Really? You say so. Bruh. Just shots ain't hitting tonight. Bruh. That was interesting. I feel like they made that gun a little too strong at times. Cool. Not a bad way to die. Holy moly, I didn't realize there was going to be 15 of them over there. Jeez. I swear I never realized that there's going to be 15 over there. I just freaking... just always just push the wrong time. He's dead. Rip. It was pretty good. I don't know. I liked it, but at the same time it wasn't... I just wasn't vibing with it. Which I don't get why. That guy had crane. I can use it again. Just for like another round. Like, I was getting kills with it, with the shorty with HP, but for some reason, my brain just wasn't connecting the dots that I was getting kills with it. Ugh, this server's kind of AIDS. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind, I'm not dead. He missed all his shots. Thank God somebody else misses their shots like me. The stoner. Mid. You know what? Maybe I don't want them using new guns. Nah, totally not. It's perfectly freaking fine and not a little crazy. Where did that guy come from? I look away for like wait a second, man. Shotguns and impact grenades. It'll never be anything else that just makes me just feel disappointed. Oh, it's just like, man, I just feel like I'm on a freaking UAV, man. I just feel like I'm just getting one-framed hard this match, man. I'm just getting, like, absolutely fricked. Like, everybody I'm dying to is using the stupid Ichka, bro. Bro. It's just people using it, man. They always, like, I wouldn't have a problem with shotguns if everyone weren't freaking cringe with shotguns. I've never seen anybody not use a shotgun in a non-cringe way. It's like all I flippin' died to this match. It's just one heckin' gun. No, you're not gonna melee me. I didn't even hear that guy. Like, that's another thing. Is like footsteps are literally never gonna be in this game. Never, never. You can never hear. I can hear my teammates better than I can hear the enemy. Was I using sideway grip on the shorty? I think I was. It was pretty crazy. I mean, it's not gonna be a game changer. Like, woo, I get 3 more studs of 50 limb. Why would I have 6 straight kills on this gun? It's never really been an interesting gun. It's an SMG. Why am I shooting them from long range? Lava on fire. True and real. Plus, I get the added benefit of being on radar the whole time. Which I've never had an issue with that. Oh, they did. They buffed it. That's just, you know. It still, isn't great. Seems legit. Bruh. I shoot a guy and just literally nothing. I feel like this gun is making... I feel like Squad Barrel is making me like it even less now. Heck. That's what they call balancing. It's how you balance a game. You just leave it in a stupid state. And I wonder why I don't have a lot of kills on this gun. Pretty much. Like, I feel like I need to just use this in single fire at this rate. The spread is yes and more yes. And this server, these games are kind of getting AIDS, not gonna lie. It's dumb and it should feel bad about being dumb. I don't know. But if I don't use HP, I'll lose out on the good old freaking damage it does. Like, if this is the old HP, it'd be great. It didn't have longer range. But with this, it does not anymore. There's just no point. Pretty much. Well, it's probably because I'm not using the AR-15 stock. That's probably what it is. It's gotta be something. Okay, I'm putting the suppressor back on this thing. I'm gonna try it. That's clearly what I'm doing wrong with this gun. They probably would have done that already. How am I the one that died there? That guy was literally looking at the other guy, man. We're gonna find out. Fun. People play this game they just play it in such a way that just makes every gun, no matter what it is, just not fun. It's just that time of night where everything just gets 8 times more AIDS, and it's disappointing. What's the point, man? Man, I can't believe they made lasers just completely useless. This is so stupid. This is a stupid freaking decision. They make so many stupid decisions. It's still useless though, because everyone can see it. You can see it from like a mile away, so they just know you're coming. There's no surprise factor. Just, oh, hey, there's a laser there. I'll just hold this angle while he pushes me. For real. Like, what's the point? What's the point of making something just so utterly just useless that you just can't use it, man? Like, lasers were not like that freaking crazy that you had to kill them off. They've kind of done that with the freaking grips right now. Yep. They put fun stuff in the game to just remove it. Because realism. Thank you. Imagine. Yeah, Leto loves layer 2 recoil. Community content. What community? Mm-hmm. I don't know if he clearly wants to ruin the game, but everything that's always been like, oh, it's gonna be community content focused and all that bullcrap. It never. Never been. And if it is, he listens to the wrong people. My grenade came back to say hi. It's like a frickin'... I threw like a boomerang, bro. I guess that grenade was an Aussie grenade. Cool. That's why the MAC-10 and UMP got nerfed. Even though nobody was using them. It's like, oh my god, they need to get nerfed. This gun is so freaking inconsistent. 1 second, it beams. The next second, completely miss, and I'm doing the same thing. I hit him the same way that I have been, and it just... nothing. Okay. I want to use something else. Give me the 103. Are you serious? You know what? I'll use it. Why not? 3 hours. Mid. It's not a bad reload. Man, if I could just hit my shots, ooh, this thing would be awesome. Dude, I pressed one and just nothing. And playing on 250 ping probably isn't helpful. Mid. Okay, warehouse is just gonna be aids from now on. Correction, more aids than what it normally is. You know, maybe, wait. No, I didn't want to go to no test place. Frick off. Dang it. In Singapore? I don't know. In like Singapore, close to your time. And then like close to Aussie time. Bro, this map is brighter than my freaking skin. Holy crap. It's afternoon there. You know what time it is here? Freaking almost 11 p.m. That's what it is. Fun. Okay, I'm not playing against SKS shotgun, because I know I'm just gonna die to it every freaking time. Totally. I just have no faith that they're gonna do that. If anything, they'd probably just nerf it like they said they would. Oh, man, it's just everyone just holds the freaking just most epic angles ever. Like, do I have to use M-brake on this? Can I just, like, chuck on a suppressor? I hate playing this game without a suppressor, because everybody just... They just play different. Freaking when I have no suppressor on, and I just don't understand. Like, in-break felt good, it just freaking I hate being on radar. Cause it just feels like I'm just on a UAV permanently. I mean, that guy was not there at all. Where the frick? Like, I think I should get off this game. It's not getting better, it's only getting worse. And nothing I use or do is making it feel better. Yeah. Oh, I wish they just... Why did they ever buff that freaking gun? Why did they buff the MK11? I hated it when they first put it... Freaking the buff in. Just so dumb, so dumb, so dumb. Like, bro, I shoot for point of a second and they just snap like they're freaking a professional. I don't get that. Like, literally, I didn't even hit a shot and that guy already was like freaking going nuts. Like, they can't move worth a darn, but man, can they just snap like they're freaking just acting, man? Like, what the frick? I think it's just the type of people playing this freaking game right now. Bruh. Just annoying. I just want to play. I just want to play the game how I want to play, and I just can't. If there's anything new I haven't heard about it. Ballistics tracker on the RPK-12. Like, God, this game is just so AIDS. Nobody can play this game without just being just the most AIDS person ever. And I don't get it. Oh my God. This is just getting... It's just ruining my mood at this rate. Just not fun. Just slowly just having less and less and less of fun time. It's usually children who are the most AIDS anyways. I just can't play this game in any other way. The freaking rage baiters. Okay, if this match doesn't go well, I'm getting off this game for tonight. No point in staying in something that I'm just not enjoying. Just come back tomorrow. And it's looking like it's probably gonna be tomorrow. Already. Just based off this my one death. You know, I never really vibed with that game even when I was young. Oh, I'm out of freaking bullets. Seems legit. That sounds like the average Aussie night, to be honest. How do I only hit 3 shots for that guy? Couldn't hit freaking 1, man. This. I killed him. He wasn't even looking at me when he shot me. I mean, come on, man. What is this? This is just so dumb. I didn't even know you did stream. Or unless you were just making a joke. That seems legit. I'm sure you could probably do it. Man, I like this when I can freaking actually hit my shots. I really almost have 3K on this gun. It did not ever feel like I even had that much. I mean, the AUG 2 was like the best gun at one point, so. Seems legit. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Should probably just get off after this. For real. Ugh. Man, this gun, when it hits, it freaking hits. This gun's restoring my faith and wanting to keep playing. Alright. Well, we keep going. For now. For now. Probably. You tried it with long barrel, right? I like 6.5 with long barrel. I don't know why, just so much more fun. For real. I guess I'm just gonna have to pick a freaking lobby. I guess I could just leave maroons any less aids. Seems legit. Waiting for Roblox to be like waiting for Roblox. Oh my god. We're gaming. Okay, I hate marooned. I hate marooned. I don't want to play on a dog water map. Man, all these freaking maps suck. They suck. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the land down under. I'm gonna have an absolute ripper of a time. Man, everyone's sensitivity must be at like max by the way they play. Holy. Man, I love being able to have so much movement that I can't freaking escape a grenade anymore. Oh, they just hold the funniest angles, man. I'd win that on land. How did that guy miss? That guy missed harder than I do up close. And that's freaking impressive, because I'm terrible up close. You know what? Perfectly 3K. I'm fine with just leaving it like that. I don't think I want to play anymore. I ain't having a grand old time. And I think when you're not having a grand old time, probably best just go do something else. So anyways, I do appreciate y'all being here tonight. I hope y'all have a good rest of your night or day, depending on where you live. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more gaming. I'll probably be live earlier. If you're having a bad time, get on an Overwatch 2 to have a worse time. True and real. True and real. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.